be there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ann-Adeva and I am black. So I wanted to talk about, I don't know if you watched my last reset vlog. In my last reset vlog, I mentioned the fact that I feel like, should we be entitled to be too tired as young people? Because I had this incident when I told my colleague that I'm also tired, and she was like, you're not even married, you don't have kids, like what's making you tired? So I just started thinking about it. I was like, whoa, why do I feel tired though, and where is that coming from? And I think it's like a mental exhaustion that I was feeling, like just feeling that I'm not doing enough, just feeling that my efforts that I'm making towards reaching certain goals in my life, or a certain image of the life I have envisioned for myself, it's just not coming alive at the rate that I think it should be. And I think that for me was the reason why I wanted to start, or why I was feeling exhausted. Do you get what I mean? Because when you feel like everything that you're doing is not making a difference, it gets very easy to feel exhausted and feel like whatever you're doing is not worth it, whatever you're doing is not enough, like your efforts are going to waste, basically, kind of vibe. So because I wasn't doing enough, I actually sat down and I asked myself, like, what is it that I wasn't doing enough, and what is it that I felt like I should have or could have been doing instead? So I had to basically do like a track record of everything that I've done in the year even, or before that, and like try to really ask myself, like, what have I done, what have I made a change of, what is different, what is better, what is working, what is not working. And because I was able to do that, I actually realized that I made a lot of progress. Like, one of the places that I felt like I actually really made a lot of progress was my YouTube channel. Because when I did start the channel, I felt like this is one of the things that people beg me to do, and then I start doing it and it flops, you know? Like, people begged me to start doing like a nail training, and I did the nail training. It was good. I had like 10 students, and then right after that it flopped because people just didn't want to come to me anymore. They'd rather go to like the more famous nail technicians, and then they would go there and still come and ask me questions like, how do I make sure my nails don't fall off? How do I make sure this is happening and that is happening? And it's like, no babes, you should just come to my class. But anyways, when I did that, I realized that I actually made a lot of progress. So that led me into thinking about approaching the new year differently. I've always been one to set New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolution, for example, for this year, amongst one of them was to finish my master's degree and learn Portuguese. And with Portuguese, I did make like some progress. I did Portuguese at the university. I did it like because it's free at the university, you know, you can do as many courses as you like. So I did the Portuguese and it was good, but I didn't really like my lecturer or my professor. I didn't like her. Unfortunately, I didn't like her. I didn't feel like she was very supportive, or maybe I was used to my German teachers, like the way that they teach. They are very like friendly, welcoming, warm. They encourage you a lot, like, and they give you a lot of exercises. Like, you get to basically do a lot of the work on your own, and I really liked that independence that I had with my German teachers, and also the fact that they were very eager into like helping you achieve like your goals, and they would make sure that they like help you to learn in the way that you learn the best. So for example, I told my Portuguese teacher, I remember I even complained to Alina about this, and I told her that I was really struggling with the listening comprehensions. Like, I couldn't hear what the people were saying. So I was like, how am I going to pass the test or the exam if I can't hear what the people are saying in the listening comprehensions? And she just told me like, yeah, you just have to practice at home. Just listen to more Portuguese, like video songs, whatever, and like practice at home and you'll get it right. And I'm like, no, babes, that's not the problem. My problem is not that I'm deaf. My problem is that the way that people speak, like in Portuguese, the words are like, people don't really open their mouths, right? It's very like subtle and demure. And in other languages, like with German, for example, it's very important to speak clearly. Like, even your teacher will tell you like, du musst deutlich reden. Like, you have to speak clearly so people can hear what you're saying. Anyways, I managed to learn Portuguese until A1. I passed the exam, even though I got a 3, and that's genuinely not my fault, it's her fault. But yeah, that's one of the resolutions that I worked up to. The other one was also my health. I managed to like make a bit of progress. I'm more consistent now, but I just think I need like nutritional help. I need like to eat better and eat more, because I did get nutritional help last time, and every time I'd have a meeting with her, she'd be like, you're still short of calories, you need to eat more, you need to eat more, you need to eat more. And yeah, I need to work on that. And I feel like once I figure that part out, it'll be like easier to navigate through everything. Because I started running, I can now run 3 kilometers I did a 5K like the last day that I ran before I went back home. I did a 5K run and that was successful. My first 5K, my first and only 5K, I managed to do. So I feel like when you keep track of what happens, it's easy to like set more goals and to like keep the motivation and the flame going forward, if that makes sense. For the next year, I feel like I should start being more intentional about the social media platforms that I'm using, specifically Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And Shing also, I don't know about Shing, I gotta see, but Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube, because LinkedIn for my job purposes and also to put my thesis out there, because I want to go more into researching and academia. So I want to build like that rapport for myself, write about my thesis. So I have to break down how I'm going to write about it, because I want to write about like my findings and about my methodology and like things like that. So I need to like break it down so I can have content to write about over, I would say, 2 months or 3 months even, depending on how much I can space it out. And I also wanted to focus on my Instagram, because I realized most of my views from YouTube are from Instagram. So I feel like the more I put myself out there on Instagram, more likely I am to find more people who find my YouTube, watch my YouTube, see, flow of information. And even with the LinkedIn, I want to start writing more on my blog so that I can link my blog to my LinkedIn. And when people come on my LinkedIn, they can see, oh, she has a blog, let me read her blog, traffic to the blog. And even with YouTube, when I like do videos, where I do tutorials, whatever, I can put whatever I'm supposed to put in the description box on my blog, and people go to my blog, generate more traffic for the blog. You see, all of this flow. Yeah, I managed to start like strategizing. Of course, I have like a general idea, but now I need to break it down into an Excel sheet, generate a timetable, start batch creating, put everything together. And then all I need to do is just post, and maybe even schedule the post on the platforms where I'm able to schedule the post. Yeah, I really want to focus on batch creation. So batch creation is basically you creating like a bunch of content at once, or like, repeatedly. And then it's easier to organize the content that way. And also, if you have a strategy, let's say you have a strategy, like I want to start doing more natural hair videos, and that's going to be my strategy, so to say. But I don't want to do natural videos from the point of like, do this and your hair will grow to your knees or whatever. I'm not that obsessed with my hair. I don't care about the length of my hair. I care more about the health. And I feel like in the Black community, like the longer your hair is, the healthier it is, the more attractive it is, so to say. Like it seems like when your hair is short, you don't care for your hair. I think that's how Black society views Black hair. Like if it's short, you don't care about it. You need to put more attention. You need to be more consistent. You need to use more products. You need to do this. You need to moisturize. Like, no, babes, maybe the person's hair just doesn't grow longer than that, and that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I want to do more healthy hairstyles. I don't really manipulate my hair a lot, as you can tell. Like, I don't really do a lot to my hair, but it's always growing and it's really big and long. And I feel like I want to go from that perspective, like the lazy natural route. That's how I'm trying to be next year. So that's also an area that I need to plan and strategize your English. I need to plan and strategize. I need to like batch create so that I know that, okay, this week I have my 10 videos against that type of vibe. I need to learn, like, if you want to succeed on this platform, what do you need to do? For example, on TikTok, I learned this by doing, okay? I learned that on TikTok, you have to be authentic and you have to post a lot and you have to engage with people. So be who you are on TikTok, like be your real self, post a lot, and engage with the people. Like what I do on TikTok is I would say silent vlogs. That's what I do most of the time, or that's how my TikTok took off. Because I just like would vlog, but I wouldn't put a voiceover or music or anything over the vlogs. I'll just leave like the sound like that, and you would hear kind of like a POV video type of vibe. Yeah, and I feel like that is what really attracted people to my page, because every time I post a vlog, people be like, I really love your vlogs, I really love your vlogs. So because I was authentic, I felt like I don't want to put music over my vlogs anymore, because I want people to hear and experience the situation, you know. I want people to experience the ambience. I want people to experience the energy. Like, most of my subscribers or my followers are Namibian. Many of them haven't left the country, so I want them to have like kind of like a feeling like they're here with me even though they're not, type shit. Informing myself has been my biggest thing. Like, over the past 2 months, I've taken the time to genuinely inform myself about the platforms I will be using. Like, I've been doing so much research, watching so many videos. I feel like videos are my latest way of absorbing information. It used to be reading. Back in the day, I used to read and I would like get something. But now videos really help because I can play an informational video while I'm cooking, or I can play an informational video while I'm doing my hair, or play an informational video while I'm doing my makeup, that kind of vibe. So because I was able to do that, I've really grown my channel. In the past 2 months, I've increased my watch time significantly. I've increased my number of subscribers significantly. I use all the features of YouTube. I make sure to use like the creator studio. I really try to exploit the features that YouTube have, because YouTube really wants you to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Because like, the more people stay on YouTube, the more money YouTube makes. So they need you and I to be on the platform, to post on the platform, to be engaging on the platform, and to be active on the platform. So informing myself and yourself is like one of the ways that really helped me grow my channel. And I'm promising you, next year my channel is literally gonna just, that's what my channel is gonna do next year, because that's what we're gonna do together. But yeah, informing myself has been like my secret weapon. I feel like now that I've informed myself and I keep informing myself and implementing what I learn, game changer for real, for real. This is something that I think maybe everybody else is not new to this, but for me, this is very new for me. Relying on strangers is a way that I feel like I'm really going to reach my goals next year. Like, relying on people I don't know at all. Those are the people that I need to like learn from. So I watched another girl, BME Queen, on YouTube. She also really talks about this. She's like, okay, it's great if your family, your friends watch your videos, but you need to really let the strangers like in the rest of the world watch your videos. Okay, that's what you need. And what I did was I went on TikTok and I asked people to subscribe to my channel. People have been subscribing. People have been entering the giveaway from my TikTok. Okay, people comment on my YouTube videos like, hey, I'm here from your TikTok. Bruh. Strangers. And then they say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I found you. I'm gonna binge all your videos. Bruh, strangers. When I have friends, I have family who don't really watch my videos. I appreciate the ones who share if they can't watch because they're so busy. A lot of my friends are very, very busy people, and I don't blame them for not watching my videos. But a lot of them share, and if they do watch, they'll send me a message because they're not really gonna comment. My friends don't really want to have a digital footprint, and I don't understand why they're friends with me because I have a really big digital footprint. Anyways, those like strangers are really going to help. I think for me next year, I'm gonna focus on collaborating with people, other creators, brands, like just people that are really going to help propel what I'm trying to do on YouTube, and also finding like a system that works for my platform, because I feel like I've built a community, but I'm not really leading my community anywhere right now. And next year I want to start doing that. I want everyone to do better, because people comment on my videos and say that I inspire them, I encourage them, I don't know, whatever it is, and I want us all to like excel in our different ways of life, but like do it together. Next year, apart from like friends and collaborators, I want to build meaningful networks and relations with people. So I want to build like relationships with people that I know that I can rely on this person for this thing, or I can rely on this relationship I have with this person for the other thing, you know. So that's really my main goal, because I want to do like two main big projects next year, and I need a lot of people to collaborate with me on that. So I need to start networking, start talking to people, and start planning and strategizing for what I want to do next year. So please stay tuned, especially if you're in Namibia. I have 2 big projects and I know you guys are gonna eat it up. Another thing I want to do, I want to change the way I dress. I want to change the way I dress. I change the way I dress every year, I'm not gonna lie. I change the way I dress every year. Every year I have a new dress style. Like this year I've been wearing a lot of dresses and skirts. I don't know if you see me anywhere, but you'd find me in a dress most of the time this year. And next year I want to like dress more elegant, classy, like more like, not, I wouldn't say my age, but just more
when do you when do it becomes, I don't,
mature, more demure, more elegant, more stylish, more, yeah, more like that. I want to start dressing more like that because I really love the way that my friend Kalinga dresses. He dresses so stylish, so classy, so chic, so chic. I remember we went to the fashion show together, and every single person stopped him to ask him, "Where did you get your suit from? You look amazing. Where's your suit from? Where's your suit from?" So next year, Mina, people must be asking me every time. They should be stopping me in the road like, "Excuse me, you look amazing. Where did you get your dress from? Excuse me, you look amazing. Where are your shoes from?" So stay tuned for my fashion transformation. I don't know what it's gonna be. I gotta think. But that's what was being revealed to me, and that's what I'm gonna be doing for moving on next year. It's more like school uniform as well, and more intentional. I want to have more capsule pieces. Like when I look at how my friends dress, they have a lot of like pieces that they wear that they mix with everything else, and I have more like outfits. I have more like this dress with this shoes, this skirt with that, like that. And I want to have things that I can like just mix and match and combine. That's where I'm heading to when it comes to my fashion sense. So when it comes to my appearance, I also want to wear my natural hair out more. I've been talking to Helena a lot about like hair and like what I want to do with my hair and whatever. I want to start like having my natural hair out more because I feel like braiding my hair, especially in Germany, it doesn't give me the same feeling it used to give me in Namibia. Like when I would braid my hair in Namibia, bruh, I'm not going home after I get my hair braided. Like I'm going to run errands, I'm going to eat somewhere, I'm going to go out that night. Like ek moet gesien word met my nuwe vlegsels, my dear. Like they gotta know a baddie has just entered the villa. That's what they need to know. And I don't have that feeling when I'm here. I don't have that feeling. I'm sorry. I wish I did, but I don't. I really don't. And that's what I want to have next year. I want to like feel good about my hair all the time, and I like to do my hair. I like to wash my hair. I like to put rollers in my hair. I like to straighten it. I like to blow dry it. I like to do twist outs. I really love it, and I used to do it all the time when I was living alone, like before I moved in with my boyfriend. And I feel like I want to get back to that because he also really loves my natural hair. So yeah, exactly. In the spirit of becoming an adult and being grown, I want to decorate more. I want to get in my house decor bag next year. I was inspired by this other lady that I watched, her videos. I watched her videos and she does like housewife diaries. But one thing I really love about her place, every single room in her house is decorated. Every room is decorated, like every room has a decorating something going on. And that's what I want. I want every room to be decorated, every room to have something going on. And that's really what I want for myself and ourselves, because we did have a deadline for end of October. It's end of December. We haven't done that much, but we're making a lot of progress. I'm not gonna lie. Like we're making extreme progress. The living room, will also change it. It looks very nice. I'm gonna do that more in like the vlogmas videos, but I really need to get rid of a lot of things. I have too many shoes, too many bags, too many clothes. Like if I were to pack up my life in a frenzy and leave, those are the things that I want to keep. I don't want to keep things that I don't wear. I have clothes that still have price tags on them. I have shoes with price tags on them that I just haven't worn because A, I don't get the chance to go anywhere, and B, I don't like feel like the aesthetic is my aesthetic anymore. So that's why I don't even wear the stuff. So I want to work on that, and I want to start selling more of my stuff, giving more away, decluttering. Like you will see once I start working on the storeroom, you guys are going to see how much like mess I genuinely have and how much I just like keep because I don't want to throw it away. But I also don't want to throw it away because I feel like I'm such a sustainable person. Like in Namibia, I used to just sell my clothes. I wouldn't just throw them away or put them in a donation box. Like I would sell my clothes and then at least I got some money back from that. And someone else has just added a piece to their closet because my clothes are always in good condition. Like there's no reason for me to throw them away or even to donate them and have them thrown away. No. So I think that's why I keep them because I'm like, okay, maybe someone's going to visit me and I'm going to be like, do you like any of these? Do you want to keep them? Because that's how we do it in Namibia. Like we visit our friends or our cousins or whatever, or our big sisters. Like I used to shop in my big sister's closet all the time. I used to shop like her natural hair products, her blow dryer, whatever, she would always be like, do you like this? I want to throw it away. Do you like this? Do you like that? Do you like that? And she would give it to me. So I'm used to that. I'm used to having people over and being like, do you like this shirt? I don't really like it. I want to throw it away. Do you want to keep it? That's how we did things. That's how we do things. Or you go to your friend's house and you'll be like, I really like that shirt. And your friend will be like, oh, I don't really like it. You can have it. Exactly. Sustainable. I want to start using my voice more. I did realize, but it was revealed to me like many years ago when I was living with my friend Mimi. Mimi and I used to pray we used to pray so much. Sometimes we'd have devotional together, but we really spoke a lot about God together, and she encouraged me to start praying more and all those kind of things, and not only praying more but also to be more spiritual. I started leaning like a lot to my spiritual side once my grandmother passed away, because I felt like that was the way for me to connect with her. Yeah, so I felt like when I was doing all this, right, it was revealed to me that my voice is not my voice like my voice, but my voice like what I have to say is important, and my voice is what I need to let out in the world. I know I tried not to be deep on this channel, but it just but yeah, so being like deep, right? So using my voice has really been something that I felt like has changed my life and changed the life of other people. Like speaking up for myself at work, at the university, with my friends, with new friends, old friends. Speaking up for myself has really changed my life a lot, and I think I need to do more of it next year. But I also want to use my voice in a more formal way. Like I want to attend conferences, I want to be part of projects, I want to be part of groups, I want to be part of organizations, I want to be part of associations. Right now I've joined the Black Sisters Dining in Germany group, BSDG, and I've also volunteered to be an admin, which means that I'm going to basically like assume an administrative role, like creating events and things for Black girls in Germany to create a sisterhood and a community for Black women. So I think things like that is where I can use my voice, things like that is where I can really be impactful, and just I don't want my life to be a waste on earth. You feel me? Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do, and those are my end of year thoughts. Let me know what your end of year thoughts are and what you want to do with me next year. I'm going to start a TikTok 100-day streak next year. So starting the 10th of January, I feel like that's when everyone is back from vacation and. So starting the 10th of January 2025, I will be launching the 100-day streak challenge on TikTok. So you have to post every day consistently for 100 days. Whether you post multiple times a day, doesn't matter. You have to post consistently for 100 days on TikTok. We will be keeping each other accountable. I will be commenting on the YouTube community posts, on my Instagram story, as well as my TikTok page itself. I will probably do that mostly in the captions because I have videos that I want to put out, if that makes sense. So my videos and the challenge videos are not going to be the same, but I will mention in the caption like how's everybody doing, how's the challenge going, day like that. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you take part if you want to grow on TikTok. Asam, let's grow together. Let's go together. Okay, with that being said, I pray for success and prosperity for everybody for next year, and I hope that nothing but good energy, good vibes comes to you, and may this depression, anxiety, whatever mental exhaustion you're feeling, I pray that we get rid of it together. And I pray that we find solitude knowing that we have each other on this platform and any other community I've created to share these things with each other. So as usual, thank you so much for watching. Bly veilig, raak wys. Pas jou op. Goeie roets ins nieuwe jaar. Alles wat mooi is. Geseënde Kersfees. Geseënde nuwe jaar. Hallelujah, amen. Ciao.